Yo, what's going on, guys? Got a brand new deck guide for you guys today. Today, we're going to be going over the Fantomex Deep Dive Activate list over here, which is pretty much your kind of standard Fantomex shell, but you're using Jocasta, and you're also using a Mega Sentinel, really optimizing how much affliction you can do to your opponents. And I will say, more often than not, your opponents do not know exactly how much power you can be taking away from them. But they know that, a Fantomex, of course, hits 2 cards in that front row, each for -2. But I feel like they don't calculate also with Jocasta, that happens again. And if you hit it with Prodigy, it happens again. So I think -4 in one lane the first time's not that too scary, maybe. -8 is fairly scary. -12, I think, is very scary. Something also like an Omega Sentinel having in the same exact lane, you're literally loading up all your activates into one lane. That is the main thing you're trying to do here, is load every single activate into one lane, and then also have Prodigy set up to be able to mitigate having them all in one lane, which is very crazy, I would like to say, as well. So you can have a Mega Sentinel go off 3 times, Fantomex 3 times. If you also use the Jocasta in the same lane as a Prodigy, they can go up off to 4 times. So a lot of crazy, plays and setup to just really just absolutely obliterate your opponents with afflicted power is something that really happens here. Of course, to be able to get Fantomex to work, you do have to have destroyed cards and discarded cards. You have, of course, Kid Omega and you have Fastball Special in order to discard cards, or not discard, in order to destroy cards. Also, Fastball Special destroys and afflicts, so you have that kind of as a double kind of help for you there. You also have cards that you want to destroy, such as something like a Marrow, in order to afflict your opponents with -7 power across the board, or something like a, good old Airwalker. Airwalker will then add either Fantomex or it will add your Omega Sentinel to the lane it was destroyed in, bearing no Stardust. Which is really great. Of course, you're trying to destroy Airwalker in lanes with Jocasta, or set up for Jocasta lanes, in order to have those activate cards in that right slot, in order to be able to get that extra value. You're using Kid Omega on your Airwalker, Kid Omega onto your Marrow as probably your 2 primary targets here. But there is a world where you also do your Kid Omega onto something like a Gambit. So you destroy and discard a card in the same exact turn, because you're destroying Gambit after he's already discarded a card, being able to prompt your Wild Child or being able to prompt your Fantomex. It's kind of the thought process there, but you have a lot of really cool ways to set up great plays. Of course, if you get hit by the Cosmic Ghost Rider, that's really the feels bad. So it's kind of, mitigating and knowing what decks you're playing against in order to set up your board in such a way where you don't get hit by something like a Cosmic Ghost Rider is something to keep in mind. But you're not actually seeing as much Cosmic Ghost Rider right now. I'm still seeing a lot of Cosmo, and I'm seeing a lot of Stardust in general. So getting your cards out on the board in turn 3, or maybe just with Prio before they play something like a Stardust, is something that can be very helpful, I think, for you in general. But this deck's a lot of fun, you guys. We actually had an insane win rate and cube rate with this list that you'll see on screen. And there's just so many different play patterns that really allows you to kind of think about the way you set up your turns. You have Shadow King to also reset your opponent's green power. Not a lot of people are playing Shadow King right now. So using Shadow King to mitigate that and allow you to afflict even more, resetting card back to its original power, and then also afflicting it with negative power is really, really good. Of course, a lot of these rocks that people are playing are actually, hit by something either like if it's a Mole Man or even something like a Sandstorm, resetting them back to 0 power, or just having, rocks get hit because these rocks aren't getting super, super crazy massive more often than not. So you have Fantomex to mitigate that. You also have a Mega Sentinel to be able to, -7 to the highest powered card. That being targeted is nice, and using that in this with Jocasta, it feels really, really good. But yeah, there's like so many different play lines I think you can mess around with here. Prodigy can hit a variety of different cards to give you value too, which I really, really enjoy with this list as well. But we're going to jump right into some gameplay. Also, huge shout out to Mace. Mace actually sent me this deck after I saw him playing it on stream, after he had found it on Untapped. We'll have Mace's Twitch info down in the description below. Make sure you guys hit Mace with a follow. But yeah, this deck was a lot of fun. If you guys actually know the builder of this deck, let me know, so we can give them a proper shout out as well. But yeah, we're going to jump right into some gameplay from stream. This deck was really fun. I totally suggest you guys playing it too. It allows you to use a variety of different cards maybe you haven't been playing recently as well. But yeah, I will see you guys at the end of the video. Monster Island. Jocasta, Phantom. Okay, we can set up some cool stuff here. I can truly set up some cool stuff. Go Wild Child here. Yeah, I know a lot of Hammer Bros, Beta Ray. A lot of them. Ooh. Okay. Because okay, this is a very interesting kind of play we're gonna set up here. A very, very interesting play. So our goal here. We're gonna get Omega Sentinel right. Sandstorm is kind of gross. Is kind of gross. But I have to set up this. Yeah, because I don't have an... I mean, I guess it could potentially fastball. I mean, this just seems pretty good, but I don't have another way to destroy things. So, I'm doing this. Z. Okay. So, the more fun play is this. I don't know if it's enough to win, is the thing. I mean, actually, I have to do this. Well, I mean, if I do that into that, or I have Fantomex go off multiple times. So the play is Prodigy of Jocasta, activate Kid Omega into Gambit left. Into activate Jocasta, activate Fantomex. Well, the thing is, we don't necessarily have to win. We're just trying to win right and win left. There's the Jug, which is very unfortunate. Rock. Okay, so we just need Gambit hit a card on the right. Hit a card on the right. And that's not a card on the right. Unless we have enough power. Oh, we actually had enough power. Never mind. It didn't matter with the Jug. It didn't even matter with the Jug or not. Starbrand Crater. Okay, so Kid Omega can either get Fantomex or Airwalker out. The Monster. Or not Airwalker. Get either Omega Sentinel or Fantomex. Okay. So I just play Gambit and go Burr. Let's do this. Hulkling! Oh, man. We get the Omega Sentinel, which is actually not really what we wanted there. Go Wild Child. Ooh, actually, no. This is Fantomex middle. Vic. Yo, JD! How are we doing, JD? So Vic's gonna be a little disgusting here, right? Are they running Cosmic Ghost Rider? Is that what I should be afraid of? Or... Oh, Agony. Moon Girl. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. To Nico. That's actually not the card we wanted to hit. Actually, not the card we wanted. We'll lose to a Shadow King, I think. Vic. Red Guardian. Red Guardian. The Morrow hits the Nico, and then Nico got destroyed, but it's gonna happen sometimes. Just gonna happen sometimes. Okay, Kid Omega. Mindscape! Mamma mia. Okay. Oh, yes, Nico changed location. Someone here go, you absolute legend. I know you want to. I know you want to. Oh, we get Airwalker as well. Wow, this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. Deathlock into... Show Lao. Oh, that's going to be interesting. Dormammu Show Lao. Okay. Hold on. What? Hold on. I activated the wrong card. We're activating onto Airwalker. Yes. Wrong card. Fastball. To fastball. Okay. Just don't hit X23. Did not hit X23. So Show Lao can come down here. Did I order this right? I think I did. Let's double check. Yes. Okay. This is about to be crazy. Hit. Death. Thank you. Oh my. And it goes off again. Fantomex goes off. Omega Sentinel goes off. Prodigy goes off. And then Fantomex goes off again. Yeah. This is gross. This is really gross. The whatchamacallit, but could have saved Fantomex. But unfortunate. Let's see. Cable. Not the cable. A wild child. Valentina. Cersei. Hope into Fenris. Okay, this is a very wild setup we got going on. Very wild setup. Gore. Their Valentina was Gore? Okay. This seems pretty good. And they're going to lose 8 power middle. Gambit wins me the game! Oh my. Atlantis. The Atlantis. We have Kid Omega. We have the Gambit. We do have Wild Child as well. Agony. Limbo. We can set some cool stuff up here. We can set some cool stuff up here. Let's see. Is Bo playing Sholau or is Bo playing Man Spider? What do we think? It is one or the other. One or the other. And what do we get here? We get Fantomex. Hope Summers. Okay. We have an interesting start for us here, which I like. Very interesting start. What exactly are they playing? Viv. Clea. Well, I have Shadow King. So I don't hate this. I don't hate that. The Flames. Into Surge. Into Maverick. To a lot of energy. They snap me. Let me play Marrow here. And then I either get Omega Sentinel, Prodigy, or Blade. I think I am going to snap back, though. They don't have Merlin in this deck that I'm aware of. Show. Okay. Sounds good. So it's this. That. I don't contest left at all. Oh, you want me to oh yeah, Gambit first. True. We Gambit first, so we actually hit a card. True. Very true. Alright. Iska into Kitty. We then hit one of their cards. We hit Stardust. And then into another one. And we beat Iska. Cool. That'll work. That will work. All right. We got a good start here with the Wild Child. The Wild Child. Icebox. Ooh. Bro, Jocasta stinks. Why is it? Why does it gotta hit the Jocasta? Come on, man. Come on, man. What do we got here? Herbie. The Herbmeister? We'll go KO. They're gonna get a rock. Ancient one. Oh, okay. Okay. I know what we're doing here. I know what we're doing here. Extra energy is really good for them. Really, really good. Mole Man hit Aussie. Hit Sandstorm. Okay. Okay. So here, actually, no, we have actually a really fun play here. Yeah, I think we go for fun play. Yeah, and he gets the rock, which is a bit unfortunate, but I think we are in a theory. Yeah, very interesting situation here. I think actually, it's actually this. I think it's actually that. Okay. Oh, that's gross. That's really gross. So this is still winnable. It is still... Oh my gosh, and we hit Marrow. Okay, this is actually way, way, way more winnable than I thought. Way more winnable than I thought it would be. Oh... Bro! Shadow King on a different spot. We lose Marrow. They lose Misty. Okay. We get Omega Sentinel. We have KO. This is pretty solid. Monster Island. Wow, this is going to be a very fun game. Magus. Wait. They get Sunspot? They get Fantomex. Alright. This is really, really good. Really, really good for us. We're snapping this because we have set up for Mega Sentinel. We also have Jocasta and Wild Child on the right. This is just incredible for us here. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, they stay. Okay. Superior Spider-Man. Let's go. This should be fun. This should be fun. Hello, significance. I either get Gambit, Prodigy, or Fastball Special. I would love to get Prodigy, honestly. Prodigy would be sick. I wouldn't hate a Gambit, though. Would not hate a Gambit. End of turn is another really good deck for Jocasta. Get Fastball. This should be pretty good for us here. Also, I think maybe some like awesome Andy Surfer, like with Maverick and stuff, is another one for Jocasta, but it's mainly like end of turn, and it's working really well in like Fantomex here. This should be pretty good for us. They do have 11 energy. 11 energy is nothing to scoff at here. But we have a lot of potential. Hulk into Cyclops. Into big power. This goes off. And then goes off again. Goes off. Goes off again. Big zap. That's not enough. Let's go. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you guys did stick around the very end, let me know down below. What are your guys' thoughts on Fantomex? I really, really enjoy this card. It's one of the most fun cards I've played in Snap in a hot minute. And I love the versatility of lines and play patterns with this deck especially as well. So I like that it's not completely one-dimensional. You have a variety of different ways to, you know, get plays out on the board and win games, which is awesome. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, definitely feel free to like, comment down below your thoughts on Fantomex and the season so far. Maybe the OTA. Maybe you love the OTA. Maybe you didn't. And yeah, definitely subscribe if you're new. Hit that notification bell. We're going to be trying to go back to those daily uploads. Of course, like I said, we do have baby number 2 on the way. Baby number 2 will probably be here next Sunday-ish. So just kind of keep that in mind, that the schedule might get a little bit kind of crazy once baby number 2 is here. But I'm going to continue to try to do like daily uploads, or at least semi-daily uploads, like every other day, even when baby's here, to kind of, you know, keep the content out because the new season will be out and everything too. But yeah, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. If you guys have any ideas of maybe other videos you'd like to see in the future, let me know down in the description below. But yeah, it's been real. God bless, and Tucker out.